looking. But yeah, man, we have to talk about this whole situation that transpired on Twitter today. And let's head on over here. So you type in Chloe Bibby name. It says Chloe Bibby is one of the most accurate shooter for threes, and she played 3 damn minutes tonight. Why not put her more? Why not give her more minutes? Oh, wait, I forgot, because Ari McDonald or Kelsey Mitchell will be jealous of her. Oh, wow. I'm not going to read the rest of that. I'm not agreeing with that. That is, yeah, you're kind of going too far there.
Indiana Fever supporters have expressed strong displeasure with head coach Stephanie White regarding her handling of player Chloe Bibby's playing time. The rookie guard received merely 6 minutes of court action during a recent game, sparking heated discussions among the team's fan base. Bibby's limited minutes have become a recurring source of frustration for Fever followers. Despite being viewed as one of the squad's most reliable three-point shooters, she saw only 3 minutes of action in the latest contest, recording 0 points during her brief appearance on the floor. Social media platforms erupted with criticism directed at the coaching staff's rotation decisions.
And it's people like this, the whole black girl thing. That's racist, bro. The color of their skin should have nothing to do with this whole reason why she ain't playing, bro. I just gotta be honest, man. That's kind of racist there, and I was gonna rock out with you. I hope I don't follow you, bro. It goes on to say, I hate that Chloe Bibby pretty self plays for that team. Yeah, man. A lot of people think she's very good looking, man. I agree.
Fans questioned why Bibby wasn't given more opportunities, particularly given her shooting accuracy from beyond the arc. Some supporters suggested that established players like Ari McDonald and Kelsey Mitchell might influence the coaching decisions, though these claims remain unsubstantiated. The controversy intensified when inappropriate racial comments appeared in online discussions, with some fans making unacceptable statements about team dynamics. Such remarks crossed clear boundaries and detracted from legitimate basketball-related concerns about player development and rotation strategies. Meanwhile, rookie guard KK Arnold received 4 minutes of playing time, only slightly more than Bibby.
He's very good looking, man. I agree our roster is damn near perfect. The FC is being paranoid right now. Chloe Bibby and Ari McDonald have been the best midseason signings already, and we got an Elite 8. So this is from the other day. But yeah, man, there was a lot more fans talking about this Chloe Bibby thing, but that comment there was just completely unnecessary. Let's head on over to box score and see actually how many minutes she played last night before we jump over to the next topic.
The limited opportunities for both young players have raised questions about the team's commitment to developing its newest additions. Despite the rotation concerns, veteran players delivered strong performances. Ari McDonald contributed 15 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds, while Kelsey Mitchell exploded for 34 points in an impressive offensive display. These established players continue proving their value to the organization. Former WNBA star Candace Parker weighed in on Indiana Fever discussions, addressing misconceptions about the team's performance without star player Caitlin Clark.
How many minutes she played last night before we jump over to the next topic, man. And as you guys can see here, Chloe Bibby, she played only 3 minutes, 0 points, man. But guess who got to play? KK. KK played a little bit. She played 4 minutes. I don't know why she's not playing like KK, Chloe. But guys, we cannot get mad about Ari McDonald, bro. She had 15 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. Kelsey Mitchell, 34 points. She woke up, man. At the end of the day, it is unfortunate, but she'll get the adjustment.
Parker firmly dismissed suggestions that the Fever might be better without their franchise cornerstone, emphasizing Clark's high basketball IQ and ability to make teammates better. Parker noted that temporary absences can provide growth opportunities for other players to step up, similar to how Natasha Howard excelled during the Commissioner's Cup. She expressed confidence that Clark's absence would ultimately benefit the team, as the rookie studies the game and identifies new ways to contribute upon her return. The veteran analyst described the Fever as a scary team due to their depth and potential for improvement. She emphasized that allowing different players to showcase their abilities while Clark observes and learns creates a dangerous combination for future success.
She'll get the adjustments together. She got to, but we have to move on to the next topic, and that is about Candace Parker. And hold on. This did not age well. That's I share this with y'all, man. I just came across this on X, man. It just popped up on my X. This did not age well. So that is Sophie Cunningham there speaking about that tweet, and we all.
Additional controversy surrounded fan behavior toward former Fever player Dearica Hamby, who faced hostile reception during her return to Indianapolis. Parker addressed this situation during her podcast, comparing it to similar scenarios involving male athletes like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving returning to former teams. Parker characterized fan reactions as predictable and even respectful in their own way, suggesting that being booed indicates a player's significance and impact. She noted that quality players should expect such treatment when facing former teams, viewing it as recognition of their abilities rather than personal attacks. The discussion highlighted expectations that teammate Pia Copper should support Hamby during difficult moments, while acknowledging that players must accept consequences of their career decisions.
They're speaking about that tweet, and we all know the Green Machine was on the loose last night yet again, dog. So Candace Parker, like I stated, she has been talking about the Indiana Fever actually being better without Caitlin Clark, killing this whole narrative. Let's play this real quick.
And for those naysayers out there that are like, you're better without Caitlin. They're not. They're not better without Caitlin. But I do feel like times like this, different people step up. Just like Natasha Howard stepped up during.
Parker emphasized that fans typically don't boo ineffective players, making the negative reception somewhat of a backhanded compliment. Recent games have also featured concerning incidents with objects being thrown onto the court by frustrated spectators. When asked about quantifying fan disrespect, team representatives maintained focus on basketball rather than external distractions. Players expressed disappointment with inappropriate fan behavior while emphasizing their commitment to the game itself. They acknowledged their inability to control spectator actions, but hoped disrespectful individuals would reconsider their approach and potentially apologize for crossing acceptable boundaries.
Different people step up. Just like Natasha Howard stepped up during the Commissioner Cup. Yep. Like, it shows. And it can be a growth opportunity for teams. Like, Caitlin is one of those people that has a high IQ. So I know she's watching, and I know she's going to come back and make you all that much better. So it honestly is scary, because not only are you allowing other people to step up, but you're allowing Caitlin to then survey and realize how she can add. I said from the get-go, Indiana Fever, scary. And for those naysayers out there,
the organization continues emphasizing basketball as the primary focus, encouraging supporters to maintain respect for all participants while expressing their passion for the team. These incidents represent isolated actions that don't reflect the broader fan base's character or values. Team leadership remains confident in their roster construction and player development approach, despite external criticism. The mid-season additions of players like Bibby and McDonald have been viewed internally as successful moves that strengthen the team's depth and competitive potential. As the season progresses, rotation decisions and playing time distribution will likely continue generating discussion among passionate supporters.
For those naysayers out there,
now that wasn't the only thing she said. She said something else too that we finna pull up here. If I can find it real quick. Let me get this pulled up, because they got a podcast, man. It's crazy. All the Indiana Fever players got podcasts, but they podcast gonna kick ass. Let's see here.
What did you expect? I think this puts women's basketball on the map. I'm not going to lie. Because when everybody waited for KD to go back to OKC. Okay.
The coaching staff faces the ongoing challenge of balancing veteran leadership with young player development while maintaining team chemistry and competitive success. The Indiana Fever's winning streak came to an abrupt halt following their defeat against the Los Angeles Sparks in a disappointing performance that highlighted both individual brilliance and collective shortcomings. Kelsey Mitchell delivered another outstanding offensive display, finishing with 34 points and carrying much of the team's scoring burden throughout the contest. Despite her impressive numbers, Mitchell's performance included a critical miss on a wide-open three-point attempt with approximately 90 seconds remaining that could have narrowed the deficit to 3 points. Ari McDonald emerged as a fourth-quarter catalyst, contributing significantly during the final period after managing only 4 points through the first 3 quarters.
90 seconds to go, and she braked it. She braked it. Like, That was a rough one. That was a rough one. For the Fever, why does Natasha Howard just keep shooting threes? I don't know. I thought she had an alright game other than that. Kelsey Mitchell had 34. Howard at 17. Sophie at 8. Sophie at 8 early. Aaliyah had 15. Ari McDonald at 15. Almost all of Ari's was.
Her late-game surge helped keep the Fever competitive, finishing with 15 points total. However, McDonald's delayed impact couldn't overcome the team's earlier struggles. The bench production proved problematic, with substitutes combining for merely 2 points throughout the entire game. This lack of depth scoring placed enormous pressure on the starting lineup to maintain competitiveness against a well-balanced Sparks squad. Natasha Howard continued her puzzling three-point shooting attempts despite mixed results from beyond the arc.
Was in the fourth quarter. She had 4 going into the fourth. And the Indiana Fever's bench had a combined 2 points. For the Sparks, they absolutely destroyed us. We couldn't miss, or they couldn't miss for a while. Rakia was killing us. Like, Rakia Jackson's improvements under Lynn Roberts have been crazy. And the thing with Rakia Jackson is she's not.
While Howard managed 17 points overall, her shot selection raised questions about offensive strategy and execution during crucial moments. Sophie Cunningham contributed 8 points, primarily during the early portions of the game, while Aaliyah Boston added 15 points in her typical consistent fashion. The frontcourt production remained steady but insufficient to match the Sparks' balanced attack. Los Angeles executed their game plan flawlessly, with multiple players stepping up to deliver clutch performances. Rakia Jackson showcased significant improvement under coach Lynn Roberts' guidance, demonstrating the development that has made her increasingly dangerous as the season progresses.
Like, the thing with Rakia is that she's not this, like, it was the same last year. She improved as the season went on. She got better and better and better as the season went on, and now Rakia is starting to really figure it out. Like, I wasn't that high on Rakia Jackson, honestly, at the start of this year. I wasn't. But, like, as time has gone on, I'm like, okay, yeah, Rakia, I can see it. I can see why.
Jackson's evolution mirrors her previous year's trajectory, where she improved consistently throughout the campaign. Her current form suggests she's reaching her potential as a reliable scoring threat and playmaker for the Sparks. Kelsey Plum proved instrumental in the victory, connecting on 3 of 5 three-point attempts while also drawing several favorable calls from officials. Her ability to create contact and earn free throw opportunities provided additional scoring chances that proved decisive. Azaire Stevens delivered a perfect 5-for-5 performance from three-point range, including a crucial dagger shot that effectively sealed the outcome. When role players achieve such exceptional shooting nights, opposing teams face nearly impossible circumstances.
Why Rakia Jackson is like rated so highly. But yeah, it is what it is. It's gonna happen. It was going to happen. A loss today. Hamby was really good in the first half, non-existent in the second half. Azaire hit a dagger. Like, if Azaire Stevens is going 5 of 5 from 3, Kelsey Plum's going 3 of 5, and
Cameron Brink emerged as a defensive game-changer, effectively protecting the rim and altering numerous Fever drives to the basket. Despite missing some offensive opportunities herself, Brink's presence in the paint significantly impacted Indiana's offensive flow and shot selection. The Fever struggled to establish consistent interior scoring due to Brink's rim protection, forcing them into more perimeter-oriented offense than preferred. This adjustment played directly into the Sparks' defensive strengths and limited Indiana's typical offensive rhythm. Julie Alleman provided steady point guard play for Los Angeles, making key shots when needed and managing the offense effectively. Her veteran presence helped maintain composure during critical stretches of the contest.
He is going 3 of 5. Like, I don't think you can do much. Thank you for $2. What's wrong with my wrist? No, I think it's just tendonitis or constant strain. So I just kind of advised to use a splint a little bit more, and it was like at my desk. So I was like, might as well use it. They got a lot from Kelsey Plum flopping. They had a lot of success from, like, Kelsey Plum flopping got them a lot. I will say that.
The defeat shouldn't be viewed as particularly concerning given the Sparks' recent form and overall talent level. Los Angeles entered the season with playoff expectations, but struggled early under new coaching leadership before finding their identity. Currently, the Sparks have won 7 of their last 8 games, demonstrating the significant improvement that makes them a formidable opponent for any team. Their early season record of 2-8 no longer reflects their current capabilities or competitive level. This transformation makes the Sparks a team that most playoff contenders would prefer to avoid in postseason matchups. Their combination of experienced veterans and developing young talent creates matchup problems for various opponents.
Like, they gained a lot from Kelsey Plum flops. And look, that is what it is. But at the end of the day, they were better than us. I think Julie Alamond is a safe pair of hands, a really solid point guard, hit a big shot. And I thought Cameron Brink was a major player for them. Like, I think Cameron Brink legit was
The Fever's loss highlights the competitive balance throughout the league, where any team can defeat another on a given night when shots fall and execution improves. When opposing players combine to shoot 11 for 15 from three-point range, victories become extremely difficult to achieve. Looking ahead to potential playoff scenarios, the Sparks represent exactly the type of dangerous team that could cause problems in a short series. Their ability to shoot from distance and play solid defense makes them capable of upsets against higher-seeded opponents. The Fever would likely prefer to face teams like Phoenix Mercury, Atlanta Dream, Las Vegas Aces, or Dallas Wings in playoff competition, rather than encounter the Sparks' current form. Each potential matchup presents unique challenges, but some appear more favorable than others.
A game changer. Like, we couldn't go to the basket. We could not go to the basket against Cameron Brink. And even though she was missing layups, she was missing shots, I think you got to give credit where credit is due to Brink. She was a X factor today. She was absolutely an X factor in today's game, regardless. But at the end of the day, look, you can only go so far until the fourth quarter.
Avoiding teams like Los Angeles, Seattle Storm, and Minnesota Lynx in early playoff rounds could prove beneficial for Indiana's championship aspirations. The competitive depth throughout the league means strategic positioning becomes increasingly important.
The only player to show up was Kelsey Mitchell. Like, Kelsey Mitchell, again, showed up. It was weird, though. She had, 13 in the first half, and I literally remember being like, I don't actually remember anything from the first half, really. And she had a 21-point second half. I still think Kelsey Mitchell is a go.
Even scenarios where the Fever might secure a higher seed could potentially result in difficult matchups if lower-seeded teams like the Sparks continue their strong play into the postseason. Such circumstances would create exactly the type of challenging first-round series that upsets are made of.